I'm always trying to look for the rainbow in the cloud, whatever is the silver lining. And this is what I do know for sure. When something this major happens, when you have the fallout, 50 women coming forward, that it's a watershed moment. And what I do believe is actually happening is that, first of all, it's triggering a lot of unreleased pain, repressed anger, guilt, and suffering that a lot of women have had.
Hey, what do you think of Oprah for president?
I love that.
You do?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you've known her well for a long time.
Yes.
Think she could do it?
Yeah, I know she could do it without a...
I always try to find the rainbow in the storm, the silver lining amidst the chaos. Here's what I truly believe. When something this massive happens, like when 50 women step forward with their stories, it's not just a scandal, it's a turning point. It awakens a lot of buried emotions, unspoken pain, suppressed anger, guilt, and suffering that many have been carrying for years, often in silence. Someone recently asked me, "Do you think Oprah should run for president?" I love the idea, absolutely. I think she has what it takes. I've known her for years, and I'm confident she could handle it. But suddenly, Oprah Winfrey has reportedly left the country, leaving everyone stunned and asking why she made such a drastic move. The timing couldn't be more suspect, especially considering the ongoing FBI investigation into Sha Diddy Combs. Diddy's troubles have been snowballing, and now Oprah, a figure who's always been seen as a powerhouse in Hollywood, finds herself wrapped up in the fallout. So, what's the real story behind Oprah's abrupt exit? Does it connect to the FBI's raid on Diddy's properties? Is this just a bizarre coincidence, or are there deeper ties that we're not seeing yet? Let's dig a little deeper. Tony Busby, a Houston attorney, claims that over 3,000 people have reached out, alleging they are victims of Sha Diddy Combs. After some initial vetting, he's now representing 120 of these individuals in civil suits against Diddy, 60 men and 60 women, including 25 children. The allegations? They're deeply troubling, and the details are not easy to hear. Diddy's arrest has rocked Hollywood to its core. What started with whispers about wild parties and questionable business practices has escalated to a full-blown FBI crackdown. But here's the twist. Oprah, who many see as an untouchable icon, is somehow linked to this turmoil. She and Diddy have been seen together over the years, far more than just acquaintances. Diddy appeared on Oprah's shows multiple times, and they've shared stages, exchanged praises, and presented themselves as close allies. Now all eyes are on Oprah, with people questioning how much she really knew about Diddy's alleged actions. Was she just another celebrity in the orbit of a powerful man, or did she have a front-row seat to something much darker? Some insiders suggest that Oprah may have been more aware of Diddy's questionable behavior than she's let on. With her deep connections in the entertainment world, many find it hard to believe that she was completely in the dark about the notorious happenings at Diddy's gatherings. But this isn't the first time Oprah's been criticized for her connections to powerful men who later faced serious allegations. Remember her ties to Harvey Weinstein, Russell Simmons, and even John of God? Each of these men was once celebrated by Oprah before their dark sides came to light. John of God, who was once revered as a spiritual healer and even featured on Oprah's platform, ended up being sentenced to over 100 years in prison for horrific crimes against women. So when people look at Oprah's ties to Diddy, it's hard not to wonder if history is repeating itself. Of course, in the age of the internet, a major scandal is always accompanied by a wave of conspiracy theories, and this case is no different. Social media is exploding with speculation about Oprah's possible role in Diddy's downfall. Some are even suggesting that her sudden departure is an attempt to escape potential consequences. Theories range from her being a mere bystander to a more active participant in covering up a larger hidden network within Hollywood. These wild ideas are gaining traction, especially among those who see her as being too closely aligned with disgraced figures like Weinstein and John of God. And then there's the bigger picture. This is more than just about Diddy or even Oprah. It's about a long overdue reckoning in every industry. This moment has triggered conversations that reach far beyond Hollywood. Women across different fields have faced the same struggles, feeling like they had to tolerate inappropriate behavior to keep their jobs or maintain their positions. Many have been forced to look the other way, smile, and pretend everything was fine. But those days are finally coming to an end. At least, that's the hope. Oprah has been the subject of similar whispers before. In the past, rumors swirled that authorities had raided her home, and some even claimed she had been arrested. While those stories were quickly debunked, their viral spread showed just how quickly her name became tangled up in dark conspiracies. Now, with Diddy's arrest making headlines, those old rumors are resurfacing, casting fresh shadows on her reputation. One person who has never hesitated to criticize Oprah's associations is 50 Cent. He's been outspoken about his distrust of Oprah for years, accusing her of being selective in who she condemns. He's pointed out that Oprah has often targeted prominent Black men like Michael Jackson, while staying silent about the actions of powerful white figures like Harvey Weinstein. As Oprah faces renewed scrutiny, fans are starting to revisit 50 Cent's warnings, wondering if his criticisms about her hidden agenda might have had a point. While these are all just theories at this stage, the timing of Oprah's sudden disappearance raises plenty of eyebrows. Is she really fleeing the country to dodge questions about Diddy's arrest? Or is there an even bigger story that we haven't uncovered yet? Fans are eagerly watching to see if Oprah will finally address the speculation or continue to maintain her silence as the investigation into Diddy's alleged crimes intensifies. Rose McGowan, one of the loudest voices in the #MeToo movement, recently took to Twitter to call out Oprah, highlighting her past friendships with controversial men. McGowan tweeted, "From being pals with Harvey Weinstein to turning her back on Russell Simmons' victims, she is all about protecting a corrupt power structure for her own gain. She's as fake as they come." Many have noticed Oprah's silence on Hollywood's biggest controversies. When the Weinstein scandal broke, she stayed unusually quiet, even as other celebrities spoke out. Her lack of response was hard to ignore. The same scenario unfolded when Russell Simmons faced his own set of accusations. Oprah kept her distance, but didn't publicly acknowledge the allegations. This contrasts sharply with how she handled the accusations against Michael Jackson. In 2019, she hosted a special where she interviewed the accusers featured in the documentary Leaving Neverland. She emphasized the importance of listening to victims and exposing abusive patterns. But many fans quickly pointed out the glaring inconsistencies in her approach. For people like Harvey Weinstein and Russell Simmons, who were once her close friends, Oprah remained silent, never addressing the patterns of abuse they represented. This selective outrage has led many to question why she chose to speak out against some individuals while staying silent about others. Rose McGowan wasn't the only one to voice her criticism. Pop singer Seal also took shots at Oprah, accusing her of knowing about Weinstein's misconduct long before it went public. Seal shared a photo of Oprah and Weinstein together, adding a scathing caption, "Oh, I forgot, that's right. You knew all along but said nothing." His words struck a nerve with those who believe Oprah, with all her influence, could have done more to challenge the power structures that allowed these men to continue their harmful actions. Snoop Dogg, too, didn't hold back. He blasted Oprah and her close friend Gayle King after Gayle brought up past accusations against Kobe Bryant shortly after his passing. Snoop's outrage was palpable, and his rant quickly went viral. He called out both women for dragging Bryant's name through the mud while remaining silent about figures like Weinstein. "Why are y'all attacking us? You're supposed to be our people," Snoop fumed. He questioned why they weren't putting the same energy into questioning people like Weinstein, highlighting a clear double standard in how these stories are handled. Now, with rumors about Oprah's sudden departure spreading like wildfire, many are questioning the timing. As the FBI's investigation into Diddy intensifies, some believe Oprah's exit is no coincidence. Word on the street is that she left to avoid more backlash regarding her ties to Diddy and other powerful figures now in legal trouble. Some reports even suggest that Oprah made her move just as the FBI ramped up its inquiries into Diddy's activities. True or not, the timing has only fueled more speculation that Oprah might be distancing herself from a sinking ship. Some observers claim that Oprah's connections to Diddy and other Hollywood elites are under a microscope now, and her sudden departure might be an attempt to escape the fallout. Fans have been lighting up social media, sharing their thoughts. One commenter said, "Can't wait for her to finally face the music. She's hurt so many people." Another wrote, "Why hasn't Oprah been investigated yet?" And a third added, "Oprah's always been good at hiding her true self, but maybe this time she won't get away with it." Oprah Winfrey's carefully crafted image as a media mogul and philanthropist is facing a serious reckoning. For decades, she's been seen as a symbol of empowerment, social justice, and generosity. But now, with her connections to figures like Diddy being questioned, cracks are beginning to show. the rumors and allegations threaten to chip away at the legacy she's built over the years. By giving platforms to figures like Weinstein and Simmons, Oprah might have played a role in maintaining a culture where these behaviors were ignored. It's a hard truth for many of her fans to face, especially those who saw her as a beacon of hope and justice. The very platform she used to uplift and enlighten is now being criticized for potentially enabling those who have caused great harm. But what do you think about Oprah's role in all of this? Is she complicit in turning a blind eye, or is she just another victim of Hollywood's tangled web? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want to stay updated with the latest twists and turns in this story, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.